So hello, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with...
Maureen.
Ian.
Stephanie.
And they came from actually all over America in order to see the Museum of Interesting Things. And Maureen has been here before, so she brought her son and his girl over, which is sweet. And of course, Maureen is very, very special to the museum because she remembers the monkeys. People are thinking we had monkeys in the Museum of Interesting Things. The organ grinder monkeys right on the streets of New York.
That is right.
On my block and Washington Square Park. And now today she told me she also remembers them in Central Park, which no one has said that until Maureen. So she's going to live in infamy. Forever.
My legacy.
So I do. So we're gonna do our box opening and her son's first box opening, and I do this like a 40-second street shell game, which I'm born and raised and remember, and you remember 40-second street shell games too, where a guy showed up with a table like this, and he would have 3 shells, and he would put a quarter under one of the shells, and then he would mix them up, and you had to guess which shell had the quarter under it, and then you would win something. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells. There isn't a quarter under any of these boxes, and you win nothing, which kind of is like a 40-second street shell game in a way. Ethically, it is like a 40-second street shell game. The only similarity here is I am going to mix them up. So here I am mixing up the boxes. Are you guys confused?
Yes.
Good. Otherwise, I would have to do this all day long. Okay, so everyone pick a box, any box to open. What would you like to open?
Let's see this one.
Over there. Excellent. And which one would you like?
You do the big one.
All right.
Yep.
You take the little one? Excellent. Okay. And there you go, the big one. Yay. And everyone gets a scalpel. So here, we'll give you this tiny little one. And then you get a big one for that. And you get another big one for the little one.
Are you going to say go or we just go?
Go!
We're going.
I always hear the Mission Impossible theme in the background. I know they're going to sue me for thought crime.
Something red. Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Fire rescue megaphone toy for your
That
toys.
is funny. Now, it's not an antique, but I bought it for the museum because I do a lot of, in my speakeasy, I use that megahorn behind you over there. Someone asked me if I had an electric one. So I said, you know, I got to get one for the museum because they're so silly and fun. So that's a really cool one to open.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's going
Love
to be
it.
famous.
What are your toys?
And you're a teacher, so you would need one of these.
I don't need that.
She's good. I like her confidence. I don't need that. That's a sign of a really good teacher. What
What'd you get?
open?
I'm not sure.
You might need some more scissor action there.
Here, let's see.
I'm gonna cut off her finger.
Right? Okay.
It's open now.
It's open now.
It's an open wound.
That Israel's right up the street.
And I know the place in it.
Yeah, that's right. Tell him Debbie sent us with a finger missing.
Oh,
Usually by now, I know what that is. That's so important.
what is that?
Okay, so this is a very important piece that's for the museum and for Denny. This is, you remember the Edison record player that I played?
Mhm.
Okay, so those record players played 2-minute discs. Now that one is the small version, but there's one called the Gem. That's the one I bring to school shows. It's a big metal one, well, mini kind of metal one. That one only plays 2-minute records. Now Edison, when he came out with that one, it was kind of like the Macintosh 4, and they come out with the Macintosh 5 seconds later. And everyone goes, why did I buy the 4? You know? So he came out with a 2-minute cylinder player, and then he comes out with a 4-minute player. And everyone's like, well, why would we want 2-minute records when we can get 4-minute records? Why? We just bought this. That's not fair. I spend all my money and you come out with a 4-minute player right after? So
See,
people got
there's
pissed off.
nothing new. It just keeps repeating.
So I know, but Edison was a good guy. Well, now people don't think so. But he was, relatively right. But you know what? He was cool, and he said, you know what? I'll sell you this adapter. So these are the very extremely rare Edison adapters that make it 4 to 2 minutes. Now, how do you change something that's not electric from 4 to 2 minutes? You have smaller or larger gears. Larger gears go slower. Small gears go quick. That's how you change from 2-minute speed to 4-minute speed. Smart, huh? But you have to change the gearing to do that. So you would do this like either yourself or you take it to the Edison dealer. And so I have a gem that does this. My gem does 4 2-minute discs and scares people that know Edison's because they're like, you have a 4-minute record on there. That's going to break your record. And I'm like, no, I have the adapter, the very rare adapter. So I got this from one of the coolest guys in the world that knows these things. And he got me it. And my guy that works on it is a friend of his and he's going to put it together for me.
Whoa.
I've got 2 gems. So now I'm going to have 2 machines that do 2 and 4.
Good
which
job.
is such
Dad.
a huge piece of this museum. I mean, that is like, without this, I could not play 4-minute records on that thing.
Oh, wow.
So
really
this
cool.
is really
Interesting.
important. And I realized how important it was, and it was expensive, but I said, I need to get a second one.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh, wow.
gold. This is
Cool.
absolutely gold, Stephanie. So good job.
Yay! Thank you.
Okay,
Nice.
so let's see what you opened, because you opened, my God, I think it's a human torso.
Could that actually
God.
This is
that actually happened.
There he
I
is.
wouldn't put it past him.
yeah, the mummies.
There's the mummy.
Okay, that's
We're
cheating.
not
We're
gonna
gonna move
look,
that out
right?
there. Pretend it's a holiday.
Oh no, it's a Russian doll box.
Oh, so here, take out that box. Okay, I'll let you take this out, pick it up, and I'm gonna get the box out of the way. Excellent.
Box in
There was a
the
box in there.
Yeah, clearly a Russian doll. I thought it was Edison. No, it's a Russian. It's Stalin. Silly me.
Pretty small.
Close. That
There's
would be
another
Trump.
box.
Yeah.
Oh no, here
A
I
box
hold
in
those
a box.
scissors.
More fun! Oh my God! It really was a box. Another box.
That one has
there's
no
more.
bottom.
Oh, there's more stuff on the bottom too. So wait. Oh, I thought that was another box. Okay.
Sort of, kind of.
Oh my God! I know what this is. It's so cool. You are gonna go crazy.
Radium?
So pull that out. What did you say?
It says radium.
Oh, I'm like, how did you know that? I'm like, oh, because it says it on it. And that's probably the lid for that. You got to be careful
Yeah,
with
make
the
sure
lid.
you don't lose any
And-
parts.
Yeah.
This is so important because my next show is our Doomsday show. And for our Doomsday show, we do the Cold War, World War II, and the space race. This was an actual bottle where you would put you'd irradiate your water because you want your water to be radioactive and drink it so you could be cured of cancer and everything else.
Wow.
Yeah, it was one of these cure-alls it was an actual radium. This is so cool because it's tiny. I have one of these, but it's this big. It's huge, and this one I can travel with. I'm so happy you got
Has
this one.
instructions.
Yeah, I know. How cool is that? And it comes with the original lid too, so that's what this probably is.
There's make sure you wash your hands.
I know, right? You should wash everything after that.
It'll be glowing nice.
So yeah, I'll be glowing. We'll all be glowing, but it'll cure us of everything, including cancer, of
Yeah,
course.
including everything.
And there's something else inside that, so pull out what's inside of it. And you're going to get a kick out of that. You're going to get more of a kick out of that than anything else in life. You're going to die. You are going to laugh when you find out what that is. So the guy who taught me about this Max, there it is, the revigator. This was the revigator. And for all of you guys in TV land, there's the directions. There is the radium jar. There's more. So this is basically your Brita.
Your Brita filter.
Yeah, this is your Brita filter, but what it was doing was not helping. This was so not helping you. Yeah, that is what you think it is.
Okay, you really do have to wash your hands now.
Yeah. Those, I couldn't believe they did this. What is the stupidest thing to put radium in? Condoms.
Oh, those are radium condoms.
Radium condoms, yeah. Talk about stopping a pregnancy.
Oh,
Radium condoms. And this is a full box. I have a box of these, but the box didn't have any condoms in it. This one, oh my God.
Oh, what is that? Oh, it's leaking.
It's like crazy dust and shit. That is crazy.
This doesn't seem safe.
Well, you want to stop a pregnancy. So clearly
But
this
I
would
want to
stop the
continue to live.
and I thought it was funny that we actually put it inside the water because if anything, well, now if this doesn't stop your pregnancy, you're done.
Yeah. Yep.
That kid was meant to be born.
Yep. Yeah, he's coming, or she.
Yeah. Whoever that is, that's gonna be like a leader of nations.
Yeah.
You know, like that person is resilient. You know, that person will definitely survive anything, a nuclear war. Yeah, these are the holy grail items of the museum. This has to be like we're gonna have this one day behind glass, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you would have this in your fridge," and you would literally take normal, good, clean, healthy water and make it unhealthy. You know,
It said at least 6 cups a day.
Yeah.
God, did it? Wow! 6 cups of normal water would kill me.
Yep.
6 cups of crazy water is nuts.
Well,
yeah,
that's
this
amazing.
is like gruesome. That's hysterical.
That's wild.
That is just hysterical. Yeah, that is one of the cool. And I have, like I said, I have a bigger one, but this is the one that's going to be the most popular in the museum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's nice and portable. I didn't even realize. I knew it was smaller. I didn't know it was this much smaller. This is fantastic how much smaller that is. So yeah,
Well,
that
good
is
job.
good job.
That was awesome.
Yeah, oh my lord. And somehow I think everyone picked like the perfect things to open. I can totally tell like, the crazy radioactive silly.
Yeah, that's me.
And the mega horn for the teacher
There
is
you
absolutely
go.
perfect. And that was, oh my God, I think everyone really opened up. You're like an artist, so you picked the artist thing. I mean,
A tool, yep.
yeah, so it's really like perfect. And you know that 80% minimum of people that open up packages, it has to do with their personality. And if you had swapped those, it wouldn't have worked as well. I
Yep.
think the right person opened up. We had 3 choices, and everyone opened up the exact choice they
Yeah.
should have opened.
Thank
Good
you.
job,
Thank you.
everyone.
You're welcome.
This
Thank
is
you.
awesome.
Bye, world.
Bye.
Come check